Guys, please check your audio and video settings, please. Everyone. Guys, everyone, please check your audio and video settings, please. Is it audible, guys? Yeah, yesterday we kept the entire code ready, boss. Now it is time for execution. Okay, what we developed, tell me. What we developed? We developed microservices. Already we are having, okay, already we are having billing service and shopping service, right? Which are in intra-communication. Fine. Okay. In the billing service, what we are doing? Perform the following changes in the billing service. Okay. Change version to 2.5.9. Change Spring Cloud version in pom.xml. Add sleuth Jipkin related what? Starters in pom.xml. Add extra entries in what? Application.properties, especially what? This one, guys. Especially this one. Log file name you have to mention. Okay. Create sampler object in what? Main class. Next. Create a sampler object in main class and place log4j log messages. Place log4j log messages in REST controller. Okay, same thing we have to do in what? Shopping service, na boss? Shopping service, which is a consumer MS. Same thing we have to do in shopping service, which is a consumer MS, right? Okay, this is a provider MS. This is my provider MS, guys. Provider MS. There also same story. Change version. Change do this. Add starters. And specify the log file. Create the sampler object. And add the log messages. Now time has come to run the application, boss. To execute the application. To run the application, keep Jipkin server in running mode, guys. Keep Jipkin server in running mode. Yeah, other day we have installed Jipkin software na, where we kept, boss. Any idea in which folder we kept it? E-Drive software, sir. E-Drive software, Jipkin. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, go to command prompt. Java-jar. Okay. Java-jar, this one, boss. Start Eureka server application. Run the Eureka server application. Where is this? Okay, fallback method, circuit breaker. Heat streak dashboard. Close them. Don't keep them in open mode. Yeah, here is the Eureka server. Project to 12. Yeah, here is com.nt. Oh, we didn't change the if you don't change also not a problem, but for our confusion. 12, here is 2. Run as a Java application. Run as a Java application. Super guys. Next. Eureka server is ready, Rababu. Next. Develop. Okay. We develop 2 microservices, guys. 2 microservices. Having intra-communication Jipkin plus client suit support and execute them. Order of execution. First, second, then first. First, second, then first. Second, first means first provider, then consumer. First provider, then consumer. Yes or no, na boss? Okay. No problem. First billing service, guys. Right click. Run on Java application. Cool. Executed nicely, Rava. Okay. Then what is there? Shopping service. Shopping service. Here is what? Run on Java application. Java application. Cool. No exceptions so far. Give request to first microservice. Okay. First microservice. Billing service. Shopping service. Give request to first microservice. Nothing but shopping service. Shopping service. Okay. Shopping service is running on which port number, my dear? Shopping service MS. Application.properties. What's the port number? On which port number it is running? 6060 port number, right? Okay. Cool. Cool. Super cool, guys. HTTP 6060. HTTP 6060 shopping/API/details. Am I right? Shopping/API/details, boss. Enter. Output is coming now, boss. But right now we don't bother about output, boss. Are we really bothered about output? No, guys. Perform following operations in Jipkin server console plus log file. Jipkin server console and log file. Open the home page of Jipkin, guys. Open the home page of Jipkin. What's the home page of Jipkin? http://localhost. What's the port number of Jipkin server? 9411. Okay, enter key. 9411, enter key. Okay, /Jipkin also we have to take a. Anyhow, it's coming automatically. Did you notice that, boss? Okay, nice. Click on find trace. Click on blue color bar. Run query. Click on any option. Shopping service. Collect and copy the trace ID. Collect and copy the trace ID. What is that? Find trace. Click on find trace. Oh. Okay, blue color ball. Run query. Run query. Super. What is next one? Now listen. How many services are involved, guys? How many services are involved? Shopping service. What is there? Shopping service and billing service. Shopping service and billing service. Right now, boss? Okay. Click on show. When you click on show, now listen. When you click on show, first request related information, Ra Babu. Okay, total trace ID is only one. This is first request. Let me give my second request, my dear. Second request, third request. Okay. Second request, third request. Come to this place. Come to this place. Say refresh. Say refresh. Okay. No, if you no log, don't expect here log messages will come. Here log messages will not come. Log messages will be there in the log file only. Log messages will be there in the log file only. Understanding my point? Okay. Shopping service. What is there? Span ID. Span ID, parent ID. Okay. Span ID is there, guys. Span ID is there. Okay. Here billing service. Now listen. When you click on shopping service, guys, this is the URL. Span ID. Span ID means specific to that microservice. None. Because there is no caller for shopping service. No? There is no parent for shopping service. You go for billing, guys. You go for billing. Span ID and parent ID is there. Observe span ID is same. Parent ID is same as shopping service. 8B1. Here also 8B1. Parent ID is always what? Parent ID is always what? The caller one, right? Parent. Here you can see trace ID. Here is, this is trace ID. Trace ID related to each request, guys. Okay. Trace ID related to each request. Are you understanding my statement, boss? Okay. Now you take this trace ID, guys. You take this trace ID, copy, go to log file. Go to log file. Go to log file. // /logs/ we have taken logs folder, not created. Oh, I think folder we have to keep ready, then file will be created automatically. Otherwise, let me say refresh. Let me say refresh now. Sorry, log file is not created. Why not created? What's the location I have given, boss? Trace ID is same as parent ID. No, boss. Trace ID is different. Okay, 1 minute. What is the location I mentioned? /logs/log.txt. Okay. 1 minute. I will create a folder called new folder logs, guys. New folder logs. Okay. The txt file will be created automatically. Don't worry. Now you give the fresh request. You give the fresh request. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 requests are given. Okay. You go to home page. You go to home page. You go to home page. You say run query. Now listen. Multiple requests are given. Right now, multiple requests are given. Come on. Yeah, each request, multiple requests are given here. Now, you take the latest request. Click on show. It is having its own trace ID. It is having its own trace ID, guys. Come on. Okay. And in that one, how many are what a latest or older, whatever it is, right? It is having its own things now. Okay. Now tell me. It's related this, it's related this. Come on. Are you able to see that, guys? Okay. Now open the Lagu file. Open the Lagu file. Arey, why Lagu file is not coming? Refresh. If Lagu file is not coming, all will be bad now, boss. Why Lagu file is not coming? Why Lagu file is not coming? Path not change. No, we changed it. We kept rightly only, na. Any exceptions also not coming. /logs/log.txt. No, we need not to keep any appenders, Babu. Everything will be taken by default. 1 minute, we'll restart the application once. Okay, we'll restart the application once. We'll do freshly, boss. We'll stop this one. No, so any slash, one slash is enough, na? Any one slash is enough. This slash is single slash only. Reverse slash means 2 slashes. Okay, believe yourself, Rao. That's a practice, general practice, right? Fine, very fastly we'll do that. Let's start the Jipkin server. Okay. Let's start the Eureka server. No, there's no need of you creating this one. Let's start the billing service. We need not to create the log file. If needed, log file will be created. Yeah, this is also created, was. Even this is also created. Java application. Huh? What happened? Oh, exception has come up. Where is the exception? Updating service, yes. Balancer does not contain an instance of billing service. Why so? Load balancer does not contain an instance of this one. Once again, let me try. Shopping service, guys, run as a Java application. Maybe I started shopping service very fastly before billing service is ready. Yeah, maybe before billing service is ready, I might have started this. Okay, click on this, guys. Output is coming. Okay, refresh boss. Refresh boss. Find trace. Run query. Okay, find trace. Run query. Yeah, this is few seconds ago, right? Few seconds ago. Click on show. Click on show. That's not an issue, boss. Why it is not writing the log messages to log? Hey, very bad, Rava. What's happening? Yeah. No, there's no need of creating log file manually, Rava. Okay. There's no need of logback.xml, nothing, Rava. Log file should be created automatically. Log file should be created automatically. /log.txt. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, let me try with forward slash. Let me try with forward slash. Where is that? Where is that? Eureka Sleuth. Application dot. Not this, not this, not this. This is done. This is specifying the log file name in Spring Boot application. Specifying the log file name in Spring Boot application. Logger factory, okay, that's fine. REST controller request mapping slash. Zero configuring logging. Zero configuring logging. Spring JCL. Log levels. How to specify log files. How to specify log files. Done, 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 done. No, all these are nothing. Where all these log messages will be written about. No, it's fine. Okay, fine. We'll go this. We'll do this. Yeah, what are the steps we are having? Collect and copy trace ID. Open the log file log.txt. Search for trace ID to see all log messages related to current request. To see all log messages related to current request. Got it? Okay. Right. I think if we get the log file, our basic headache is gone. Some issue, boss. Some issue. I think. Control C. Jipkin guys, command prompt guys, Java if and jar guys. Yeah. Done boss. Yeah, where is this? Where is the Eureka server, right? Right click, run on Java application. Cool. Next, billing service. Right click, run as Java application. Give bit time this to start completely. Started guys. Shopping service guys. Right click, run as a Java application. as a Java application. This is Jipkin homepage, guys. Run query was find trace, run query. Huh? What's happening? First of all, let me give the request. HTTP 6060 okay /shopping /API /details. Yeah, that's a request. Find trace. Okay. Shopping service. Okay. Billing service 1, shopping service 2. This is what? Show, guys. Here we are getting information. Okay. Go to this place. Refresh. What is the folder, guys? Logs. Okay. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll do this. Actually, show more new. I think my system is having issue, Rababu. My system is having issue. See, guys, in my system, there is no provision to create a file. Did you observe that? Did you observe that, guys? I'm not getting any option. Listen, I'm not getting any option to create a file. Okay, I think other day I tried I have installed some virtual OS in this system, guys. System settings got disturbed. So what I do is I change the path. 1 minute. In the D drive, same issue is there. Let me check. Everything happens for a reason, right? In D drive, same issue is there. Here, no issue. Here I'm able to create any file, right? Here I'm able to create any file. Okay, now I understood the reason, guys. Okay, here is what? Logs. Here is the logs. I just changed the location. Okay, D drive, logs.txt. Wantedly, I keep reverse here. D drive, logs.txt. Clear, boss? So, stop. Okay, keep the Jipkin server as it is. There's no need of restarting it. Okay, go to Eureka server. Run as Java application. Yeah. I think problem should be solved. I'm very confident. Because Log4j, how many times we have used it? We don't create the files manually. Log file will be generated dynamically only. You know that. Okay. Billing service, guys. Here is my shopping service. Here is my shopping service. Okay. Give to request. Go to Jipkin homepage. Jipkin homepage, find trace, run query. Right. Okay. Fine. All this stuff. Show, guys. Okay. Already we done this one. Read drive, logs, log.txt. Now tell me, it's my mistake or system is having some issue? My E drive is having some issue. Did you notice that? Okay. Open with edit place. Okay. Now listen. Not only my messages, Spring Boot generated log messages plus our log messages, both together written here. Both together written here. Both together written here. Are you understanding my statement? Spring Boot generated log messages, other predefined classes, and our log messages together written here. Okay, now you want to give the second request, guys. Second request, here what happens? Back, say refresh, find trace, run query. When you run query, now 3 are there. Total 3 are there, right? Okay. Now I want to know request flow of the recent request. Collect the trace ID from here. Collect the trace ID from there. Copy this. Open the log file. Say Control F. Say Control F. Say paste. Control F. Why first request related trace ID is not there? When first request is given, unfortunately, a log file was not ready. So that's why I'm not able to search, guys. So it is recorded, but somehow it is not there. Okay, go back. You take the recent request. This is recent only, no? A minute ago. A minute ago should be there. Now, boss. A minute ago should be there. I will tell the reason. Okay, a minute ago means it is a recent only. It is still not reflecting means close the file once, reopen the file once. Then new changes will be reflected, boss. New changes will be reflected. Control F. Fine. Yeah, let's have a look, guys. Find. Yeah, find. What are the log messages related to that request? We are able to get now, boss. All the log messages of that request we are able to get. All these are the log messages of that request now, boss. Come on. Yeah, check it out. What are the messages we are having? At the beginning of show details, before calling provider MS, at the beginning of show payment, at the end of show payment modes, after calling provider MS, at the end of show billing details. Log messages are coming or not coming, boss? Are you able to see the log messages, my dear? Super. Okay. Yeah, tell me, my theory and practical matching or not matching? Other day we discussed all this stuff or not? Other day we discussed all this stuff. You take a second request, 2 are there. This is the trace ID. This request trace ID is this. Click on show button. Click on show button. Okay. This is billing service, guys. Billing service. Billing service PAN ID is this. Shopping service PAN ID is this, right? Here we are having trace ID. By submitting this trace ID, come on, guys. By submitting this trace ID, we are able to get, come on, log messages related to that request over here or not. Go to the top, take this, go to the top, take this, tell me. Okay, go for log file, say paste, find. That is that request related flow, guys. That is that request related flow of execution. Clear, boss? Are you getting my point there? Super. Now listen. Listen. Suppose we have 3 microservices in intra-communication. First, get the clarity. We have 3 microservices in intra-communication. First MS talking to second MS talking to third MS, right? First MS PAN ID, no parent ID. Because It itself is the child, right? No parent ID. For second MS, now tell me, for second MS, what is the span ID? Different span ID. Parent ID is what? This span ID. Parent ID is this span ID. When it comes to third MS, separate span ID and parent ID is MS2. Span ID of current MS is equal to parent ID of next MS. Span ID of current MS is equal to parent ID of next MS. Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point there, guys? Are you getting my point there? Yeah. Now see the same thing here. Billing service. When it comes to when you select the billing service, no parent ID, right? No parent ID. Did you notice that, boss? When you collect the billing service, what happened? It is having its own span ID. Parent ID is nothing but what? Shopping service span ID. Shopping service span ID, right? Shopping service span ID. Are you getting my point, boss? Super. Shopping service span ID. Yeah. Now listen. But listen, moreover, more observe very carefully. The request related, each request related trace ID. Each request related trace ID is identified with the span ID of the first microservice. Check it out. What is the shopping service now? What is the span ID? DC5. What is the trace ID? DC5. Are you noticing it, guys? Okay, listen. The first service related span ID is also becoming trace ID. Is also becoming trace ID. Are you noticing it, boss? Also becoming trace ID, right? Okay. Now take the next request. Take the next request, guys. Okay, this request you take. Earlier DC5, right? Show. Here also DC5. Okay, show. Here you observe billings, shopping service. What is the span ID? 50. Parent ID? None. Same thing has become what? Trace ID. Same thing has become trace ID. Super. Go to billing. Separate span ID and this one, guys. Separate span ID and this one. Okay. A small change here is trace ID is nothing but what is that? Instead of taking separate one, what will be the trace ID, guys? What will be the trace ID? Span ID of the first microservice. Okay, span ID of the must microservice. Tell me. 55 FD 55. What is there? Trace ID. Trace ID. Now listen, guys. These span IDs, okay, oblique trace IDs. Okay, will change for every request. Will change for every request. These span IDs, oblique trace IDs will change for every request. These span IDs, oblique trace IDs will change for every request. will change for every request. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Will change for every request. Okay, I'll give some screenshot, guys. I'll give one or other screenshot here. Where is the screenshot? Here is the screenshot. Run query, guys. Screenshot I will give like this. This is one screenshot I will give. Yes, some graphical representation also coming. Did you notice that was? Billing service, how much? Shopping service, how much? Some graphical representation also coming. Okay, find it, trace, run query. Find it, trace, run query. Okay, control plus shift plus this. This is the one thing. When you click on show, guys, when you click on that show, where is this? When you click on this show, this is the presentation might be changed a little bit, guys. Don't worry. The presentation might be changed a little bit. Don't worry. The trace ID here is the trace ID here. Okay. I hope you got the idea. Spring Boot microservice is full of what is that? Tools, guys, different tools. Developing different services as different microservices and linking them with the support of a lot of design patterns and tools, guys. Monitoring them, linking them, integrating them with the different design patterns and the tools. That's it. For everything, one or other tool comes into a picture. Okay. So what I should do is go to this place. Go to this place. Go to this place. 750 na. Logic is same as Spring REST only. The way we communicate with other microservices, the way we develop different services as different projects, this part will change, guys. This part will change, not the remaining parts. Okay, now let me update the latest one so that you will feel nice. Spring, guys, 715, guys, Spring Data, Spring Cloud MS, guys. Tell me, guys, tracing and locking this one. Yeah. Yeah, we'll develop mini project by involving multiple things. I'm just introducing one by one. Okay. I'm just introducing one by one. Okay. No, today. Today is 19th only I have given up. Okay, fine. We'll change the title. What is there in that? Date we want to change. Actually, both dates, guys. Yesterday, today also we learned same concept. February 19th and 20th. Yeah, yesterday class happened, Prabhu. All this setup is ready because of yesterday's class, right? Okay. How can we see log level? Okay. How can we see log level? How can we see log level in logger message? These are the log levels, na boss. All these are log levels, na. Come on. All these are log levels, right? Info level, date. Array. Not only this log file contains both log messages. Both log messages, right? Okay. Now listen. Sir, console log messages, log file log messages are same. Console log messages will also be there in log file log messages. But log file log messages also contain extra log messages. Okay. Right. Some of them are generated by predefined classes. Some of them are generated by our classes. Right? Now listen. Lots of people are asking one common question. Sir, Chat GPT has come now, which is artificial intelligence based. Does it kill the software jobs? Does it kill the software jobs? No, boss. Drafting jobs will be reduced. Drafting jobs. Because people do content writing jobs will be there, na boss? Okay. Content date is there, na boss? Content writing, drafting works. Content writing, drafting works, right, na boss? I think yesterday you might have attended a workshop, huh? So if log size is full, there is no full for log file, boss. There is no full for log file. Sir, MuleSoft is different and other one is different. Now listen. Chat GPT is not going to kill software programming jobs, but there is a threat for content writing people. Understanding? Okay. Okay. I think I have kept somewhere Chat GPT, guys. I'll show one small example. Suppose I want to write a book on. Spring Boot and microservices. Let us assume. Okay. Sumit MCA, it can write logic for addition to addition. Can it write logic for payment gateway? Can it write logic for payment gateway? Can it write logic for intra-communication between microservices that are running in two different machines? Please. And moreover, ChatGPT also somehow dependent on what? Google only. In the Google, everything is available. Yes, available. But you should know how to take it and how to configure it, right? How to take it and how to configure it. Understanding my statement? Chandra Prakash, clean the project, your problem will be solved. Okay. Now listen. It's all about how you are querying, Rama. It's all about querying. Spring Boot book course content. Course content. Yes, look at this. Look at this. Introduction to Spring Boot subtopics. Building your first application subtopic. Configuration subtopics. Web application subtopics. Testing subtopics. Deployment subtopics. Advanced topics subtopics. Getting my point? Suppose, for example, overview of Spring Boot in 500 words. Overview of Spring Boot in 500 words. See, giving introduction of Spring Boot in 500 words, na boss. Yeah, we have to read and we have to proofreading, boss. Don't think that everything is perfect. Okay? Everything is perfect. Okay, now listen. Spring Boot payment gateway code. Payment gateway code. For Razor Pay, na? Razor Pay. Ask for it. But can we trust this code, guys? Do you think this code definitely will work? Tell me, boss, this will definitely will work? Is there any guarantee like that? No guarantee. That's what I'm trying to say. See, we have to know how to take the code, how to integrate code. This kind of thing is also there in Google. Na? If you search in Google, you will get this kind of thing earlier also. Yes or no? Na? But one good news, Razor Pay client is coming through auto configuration. That means if we add proper dependencies, okay, maximum, the basic object is coming through auto configuration. Now it's all about what? Putting the inputs and getting the output. Putting the inputs and getting the output. No, this is basic example. There are many additional feature and options that can be added to your payment integration, such as handling payment success, failure, callback, capturing payments, more. Be sure refer Razor Pay documentation for more information. Okay, please. But if you have code, you have code, but if you don't know how to take this code, how to integrate this code, what are the setup required, what are the compatible versions required, can you, for all these things, still developer is required or not required? For all these things, still developer is required or not required? But one beautiful part, content writing, drafting work time is going to reduce like anything. Okay. How it is writing comments also, sir. It is just collecting from one or other base and putting per you, boss. These are not comments, my dear. These are annotations, na? These are annotations. These are the just steps. That's it. Nothing else. These are the just steps. You'll find this kind of steps in Google also. From one or other website only, it is collecting this information. Okay. Sample resume for Java fresher. Sample resume for Java fresher. Drafting work will be reduced like anything, Rabba. Available upon request. Okay. About Java Natras, first time I'm typing. About Java Natras, I think information not available. Is there? I think some positive words are coming. Some positive words are coming about me. I'm happy for that. Okay. Okay. Right, boss? Okay. Fine. So tomorrow, very, very important, boss. Tomorrow, acha, someone is asking me what is the difference between POM and BOM. I think I forgot. Something is there, a combination of something. Bomb in Meven. Bomb in Meven. Acha, why I'm not using this? Let me use the same thing, na? Okay. Bomb in Meven. Fine, boss. Yeah, we'll go to Chat GPT only. We'll go to Chat GPT only. BOM in Meven. BON in Meven. A BOM is a POM file that contains dependency management section with various versions of group dependency. A project can import a BOM file using dependency management section. Okay, and this will cause Maven to inherit dependency managed version in BOM file. Array, nothing is there, Ra Babu. In separate BOM file, we can keep lot of dependency management information that can be imported to our POM file. That can be imported to our form file. Are you understanding my statement? That can be imported to this one, guys. That can be imported to this. Dependency management is the section where, see, BOM is a POM file that contains only dependency management. In that one, no other things will not be there. Only dependency management section will be there. What is the use of dependency management section? Tell me. Dependency section is to add the jar files. Dependency management section is what? To control the jars that are downloaded. To control the jars that are coming to your computer, right? So for example, you open pom.xml, guys. Where we are adding jar is dependencies. Dependencies. I'm not talking about that. There is one more section called dependency management section. This will control the jar versions of the jar that are downloaded. This will control the versions of the jars that are downloaded. Here dependency is ended. Here new section is started, dependency management. Already we have imported Spring Cloud now. Already we are importing Spring Framework Cloud, right? But here we can control its version, what is the type, what is the scope, this kind of thing. Suppose this kind of dependency management, I want to keep in a separate file. And I want to link that file to POM. Okay, where we keep only dependency management, is called BOM file, bill of materials. What is there? Bill of materials. Check it out. A BOM is a BOM file that contains only dependency management section with version specified for group of dependencies. A project can import a BOM file using dependency management section, and this will cause Maven to inherit a dependency version defined in the BOM file. So BOM file is a file which contains only dependency management, controlling the versions of the dependencies that you added to project. This file can be linked to pom.xml. Here you observe, this is only dependency, boss. This is the only dependency management is there. This kind of code will be there. Right, boss. Right. Okay, don't miss tomorrow's session, guys. Tomorrow we are going to discuss, Anil, when I start messaging discussion, I will go for asynchronous communication. Tomorrow when we meet, we are going to discuss API gateways. Very, very important. Don't miss the session. Thank you. Have a nice